He didn't have a name, just a number and a cage. Day after day, he waited for someone to see him, to choose him, to love him. This is the story of a dog who was forgotten by the world until one heart saw his worth, and everything changed. He wasn't the loudest. He didn't bark for attention. He had stopped believing anyone would come. Other dogs were adopted, again and again, but he stayed behind. 1 month, then 2, then 6, and still he waited. They called him Ghost because he barely made a sound. He'd flinch when touched, back away from bowls, and stare with those deep, tired eyes that said, "Please don't hurt me again." Then one day, someone walked in, not looking for a puppy, not for perfection, just looking. She saw him, huddled in the corner. He didn't bark, he didn't move, he just watched. And she whispered, "You don't have to be afraid anymore." For the first time in months, he stepped forward, just an inch. That was all it took. She filled out the papers, and Ghost became Sunny. The first night, he didn't sleep. He paced. He whimpered. Then, at 3 a.m., he crept into her room and curled up right next to her, as if to say, "I'm still scared, but I want to trust you." Days turned to weeks. Sunny began to bloom. He wagged his tail. He learned how to fetch. He barked at squirrels. He chased butterflies. He remembered what joy felt like. And she cried the first time he rested his head in her lap, because in that simple act, he finally said, "Thank you." Today, Sunny is no longer a ghost. He's family. He's healing. He's loved. Not every rescue is easy. Not every story is fast, but sometimes all it takes is one person to see the dog that no one else saw and say, "You belong." If you believe every dog deserves a second chance, hit like, share Sunny's story. And remember, there are thousands like him, waiting, hoping to be chosen. Adopt, rescue, love.